Hello, I've got your energy stories for the second week of November 2023. And in the first one, NuScale Power Corporation and Utah Associated Municipal Power Systems announced that they have mutually agreed to terminate their 6-reactor, 462-megawatt carbon-free power project that was to have come online towards the end of the decade. The project suffered a serious blow last January when it announced that prices had soared from $58 to $89 a megawatt hour. Several towns had already pulled out of the project as costs increased, but this latest announcement kills the deal. NuScale still hopes to build small modular reactors in Romania, Kazakhstan, Poland, and Ukraine. Well, the North American Electric Reliability Corporation, NERC, has released its annual winter reliability assessment, and perhaps unsurprisingly it warns that a large percentage of North America is at risk of insufficient electricity supplies during peak winter conditions, stating, quote, "Prolonged, wide-area cold snaps threaten the reliable performance of bulk power system generation and the availability of fuel supplies for natural gas-fired generation." It noted that in recent winter reliability events, over 20% of generating capacity has been forced offline during unusually cold weather, and much of that has been gas-fired. NERC highlighted that the entire eastern half of the United States is at risk, with the exception of southeastern United States and New York. EV maker Polestar says it plans to make an all-electric vehicle with extremely fast-charging semi-solid-state battery cells from the tech firm StoreDot. These cells can be charged to provide 100 miles of range in just 5 minutes with no battery degradation. The company will install this new technology into a Polestar 5 prototype vehicle next year and proceed from there based on outcomes. Also in electric transportation, Volkswagen is again setting its sights on an affordable EV for the U.S. market at a sticker price of under $35,000 to be made either in the U.S. or Mexico. VW has tried this in the past, initially targeting the most affordable version of its ID4 at about $35,000 before rebates. The 2023 VW ID4 standard range U.S. version ended up costing $38,790, including destination fees. The new model is not expected to arrive for another 3 or 4 years. Last week, Pacific Gas and Electric submitted an application to the Nuclear Regulatory Commission to keep its Diablo Canyon nuclear power plant running as far out into the future as 2045. PG&E originally planned to shut the plant's twin reactors down in 2024 and 2025, and the NRC will now determine whether PG&E's application is sufficient for a full review, an initial process that should take 30 to 60 days. Diablo Canyon currently provides about 9% of California's electricity supply. Voters in Texas, by about a 2/3 margin, approved a constitutional amendment authorizing a $10 billion Texas Energy Fund that will offer low-cost loans to build gas-fired power plants, develop microgrids, and upgrade parts of the grid. To be overseen by the Public Utilities Commission, the fund will make $7.2 billion available to support new construction or upgrade of facilities yielding at least 100 megawatts of dispatchable generation that will interconnect to the Texas grid before June 1st of 2029. An additional $1.8 billion is earmarked for microgrids and backup power for critical facilities across the state, while another $1 billion will go to grid modernization and weatherization. For years, Texas has assiduously backed away from any sort of capacity markets or payments for steel in the ground. The designation of low-cost loans for capacity may not be a capacity market, but it's another reluctant admission that simply creating an energy market and paying scarcity prices during times of low supply and or high demand isn't getting the job done in terms of system reliability. And finally, Virgin Atlantic has received a permit from the UK Civil Aviation Authority for a transatlantic flight powered by 100% sustainable aviation fuel, SAF, the first such flight in history. The plan is to fly from London's Heathrow Airport to New York's JFK International Airport on SAF made from organic feedstocks such as oilseeds, algae, or agricultural wastes. Virgin Atlantic's Boeing 787 Dreamliner uses Rolls-Royce engines specifically designed to be able to run at 100% on SAF, and it has been permitted for flight after extensive technical reviews and ground testing. The inaugural flight is expected to take place November 28th. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again next week.